Hello, everybody. How's it going? Everyone had a good weekend? Hey, Jake. Hey, Snake. Hey, Skana. Mine, Daddy. um, yeah, no dashing again today. It's bad weather. Just been nothing but bad weather lately. But hopefully the rest of the week's gonna be good. It looks like it's supposed to be better. It's weird that this guy hasn't grown at all, and this guy hasn't grown at all, and the rest of it's like completely grown. Like, what's that about? I have not even tried soccer. Do you think it's light related? I don't think it is. I don't have any torches. Because, like, I mean, like, where's this one getting enough light if this one's not? You know what I'm saying? Or, like, over here. Yeah. I don't think it's light. Good thought, but I don't have any torches to put more light down, though. These ones back here also look like they never got wet. Yeah, I'm not much of a botanist. Did you guys see? Apparently we're doing a charity UHC next weekend. What did I see? Something caught my eye to the left here as I walked up. I don't know what it was, though. I don't know, soccer. What do you mean, why wasn't you sold? You're so full of shit right now. It's like the 22nd. It's like the next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Are you playing in it, Joey? It's the next book I'm getting on Audible. It's got to be a server setting that causes them to die like that. It's got to be. I guess you should get the next Bobbiverse book. Nothing's gonna be able to hold a flame to the one you just finished. Yeah, but that's definitely a server side setting because it's probably some plugin we have or something. Because there's not enough mobs here to cause cramming. That's fine. I need more cows. Alright. I would like to get some grass to bring down here. There was someone on the server that said they had a shitload of dirt from flattening the plains, and now I don't remember who told me that. Was it Omni? Who told me that? I could probably use some of your dirt, sir. Any tabletop spending? No. No tabletop in the plans. That's a Friday night thing that we do sometimes when we all play with the patrons. Me and Co play with the patrons. How much do I need? I want to make the ground in here grass. So a lot. I think I'll flatten some of this at, I guess, this height. I kind of want to keep some of how this looks. Yeah, I can come help. Grab some. Let me empty my inventory. Make some chests for it to go in. Chests. Yeah, I think. Actually, I don't know. I was gonna say I think it's like whenever something like from my end might not send enough signal, but I don't know if that's true either. Are you just straight this way, Omni? I think you are. I tried to figure out the TikTok thing some more. I got the Windows app to work. Didn't help. Can't go live from it. Oh, you're okay. All right. I see. I read somewhere that for Live Studio to work, which is the thing that I downloaded the other day, you need 3,000 followers. So I bought more followers. Didn't do anything. Was not the solution. What it did do was give me access to mobile gaming live on my phone. Did you have fun at Disney? East. Oh, and your groove is who went to Disney. Yeah, I can go live from my phone, and then I thought maybe it was an Android issue, so I installed TikTok on the Android phone I have, and that didn't do anything. Empress is over here. Like, that didn't help me in any way, because I can go live from my Android phone. So it's definitely something to do with the, me trying to emulate TikTok, but it's weird because it worked once. Like, I was able to go live one time. Hello. But only one time. So that was what happened to me in your groove in, I don't have any food. I put all my food in the chest. Whenever I installed the Windows app, it was like, too many login attempts. I'm like, oh, okay. Thank you, Omni. I fool. I don't know where to go. Assuming this way somewhere. Hey, Sofa. I think what I'm gonna do. It's annoying because I have the two phones. Unfortunately, the Android phone I have is the one that Jake sent me that he dropped on the way to mail it, and it cracked the camera on the back. So like I looked at it and it looks okay, but you can kind of see that there's something not quite right with the lens. Bumped him. So I was thinking I could just put it on the dash and like go live with it and hope that like if I do that a bunch, like something will change and they'll give me more access. That's what, oh, I can't carry that. I'm just gonna leave it there. That's what the one guy I talked to that live streams said he basically did. Any certain thing. I just don't have any extra phones or tablets or anything. I'm not buffering or anything, but there probably is some kind of problem. It's knowing my luck lately. Oh, there's skeletons that don't have a weapon. I have nothing. It's so dark. Ow. I might have to give up on YouTube streaming, honestly. I've been being stubborn about it. Thank you, Omni. Is he invisible? Oh, it's like, where the fuck do you go? Thank you. Oh, you want your food back? I have tons. He's gone. Look at him go. Alright. Try to find my stuff. Something with Arcus still happening? It's supposed to be. I haven't talked to Arcus in a little while, though. But it should be. There's been nothing said that it wouldn't happen. He was trying to figure out, because he can be in the United States for 90 days straight, and he was trying to figure out, like, what would make the most sense in terms of coming and seeing Shelby and doing the marathon, if we're doing a marathon. And, like, should it just be all in one trip, basically? It's possible, Michael. It could happen. I don't know, in your groove, Arcus does that. He, like, just hits a rut or something. I don't know. Damn, Michael's pessimistic. I didn't say pessimistic. I said pessimistic. What a pest this Michael boy is. Let's do the marathon in Twin Cities. I mean, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen somewhere very close to me. So that the equipment doesn't have to drive as far. I think that place we looked at could work, but it's not as good as the Kentucky place. But the pros of it not being so far from the airport and stuff kind of outweigh the cons. Let's just use stream backpacks. Try it. Yep, it's over. No, they never did respond to that, so I guess they weren't interested. To be fair, my resume was the one I had made for the social media manager job, and I thought about it after I'd sent it. Like the next day I was sitting there, I was like, you know, mentioning that I'm a landlord probably could have fit in there somewhere. Yeah, if we were, like, whatever, if Arcus and I do the subathon, which I found an RV that should work. Um, it's about $4,000 for 2 weeks, but it's unlimited mileage, which there's not many that are unlimited mileage. I think that's probably key, because the rest are like 100 miles a day, and then it's like 90 cents a mile after that. And it's like, ooh, no, I don't know about that. That seems like that'd get expensive quick. Yeah, we have tried to look for some stuff like that. And Extra Life has been looking as well. Yeah, they had good reviews and stuff. It's through Outdoorsy, which is kind of like Airbnb for RVs. Chad to buy an RV. Has Chad streamed ever again after his whatever, however many days live he was? Or is that the end of Chad? No one brought up Chad, but I just happened to think about him whenever you said Chad. Chad was never heard from again. I mean, he made like 100K or something, right? 120K? I don't remember how much he made. It was a lot. Yeah, poor Chad. Poor guy. I hope he's okay with all his money. I hope his money is keeping him company, keeping him from being too sad. Did he, Lamel? To be honest, streaming isn't lucrative. True. Streaming's weird. Some days you stream, you make nothing. Some days you stream and you make a couple thousand. You never know. Streaming's a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. So I know some things, Lamel, but I don't know what's public. So I'm just like, yeah, did he? Tell me more, because I don't know what the fuck's been public and what's not. So I'm just like, you tell me what's public. Soccer's rolling in the dough. You can give it back to the government for them student loans, I guess. We watched Kid Nation over the weekend. Anyone ever heard of Kid Nation? Honestly, we should watch it on stream. Not on YouTube. I should fire up Twitch and we should watch Kid Nation together. It was a reality show created by CBS. Not Mark Barnett, for once. Mark Barnett's the guy that created like Big Brother and Amazing Race, Survivor, all the good ones. Kid Nation was filmed in 2007. They took 40 kids ranging from the age of 6 to 14, and they abandoned them in a abandoned town in Texas or Oklahoma. I don't remember which. Bonanza City, I think Oklahoma. It was an old mining town that had failed back in the 1850s. And it was still kind of there. I'm sure they had to like redo some of the structure and stuff before they filmed this reality show. But basically, they were pretty abandoned, Michael. There was cameraman. They literally drank bleach. They filmed them drinking bleach, and they were just like, well, I am just a nature documentary cameraman. I am here to watch these kids kill themselves. There was a bunch of lawsuits afterwards because of things like drinking bleach. But they all had to sign, all the parents had to sign this contract. I read the contract last night when we finished Kid Nation because I was kind of curious. It'd been a while since I had refreshed myself on all the drama that this show caused and why it got canceled. But the contract they had to sign basically said that your kid is likely to die, and you have to accept that if you're sending them here. And it also said... This part was kind of weird to me. There was a part about, that we're not going to stop them if the kids start fucking, basically. But it said that the kid may have sex with another participant or any person. So it's like the producer had free range. He's like, I can fuck all these kids. There's a contract. See, it's kind of wild. Wild show. Sounds legally binding to me. There didn't end up being any relationships that formed amongst the kids. But it's a pretty wild show. Like, they have like 4 council members. There was some drama with that because the original 4 council members were like producers' kids or something. But then they end up like the kids like start hating the council members, and so they like hold a vote and get rid of the council members, and then they get new council members. But the council members like decide everything for the town. Like they'll have these challenges. They divide the teams, the 40 kids, into 4 districts. With 10 kids each. They had like do these challenges. And these challenges are like basically like they could be on Survivor. Like they're good challenges. They do these challenges and that determines their class status. So like there's the upper class, the labor class, the cleaning class, and something else. I don't remember. That's what I'm talking about right now, Icon, is Kid Nation. And each week they do these challenges, and then whatever district wins is the upper class. They don't have any jobs. They get paid $1 a week, and they just can lay around and do whatever. And then there's like the cooks is one of them. The cooks, they get paid like 20 cents a week or something like that. Um, and they have to cook all the food for everybody. And then there's the cleaning class that has to like clean all the dishes. And they get paid like 10 cents a week. And they have like a little general store in town where everything's like $1 or $2. And then at the end of every week, the council assigns a gold star to one of the kids, and it's worth $20,000. Jess loved it. She was like, "This is better than Survivor." But there will only ever be one season of it, I'm sure. A lot of the parents got like mad afterwards. They were like, "I didn't realize there wasn't going to be any parent supervision." It's like, did you read the contract? Because it said there wasn't going to be. They're like, "Yeah, but I kind of thought maybe there still would be." I mean, I'd watch it. Bring it back. Where can one find this show? You're going to have to torrent it or something. I think we should literally do a watch party and just stream it on Twitch. No one gives a shit about this show. No one's coming for me. I like looked up what happened to the kids like after the fact, like where are they now and stuff. Where did I find it? On a friend of mine's Plex server. Hey, episode. I know a guy like that. Who? Are we best friends now? Absolutely. I had requested Australian Survivor on my friend's Plex server, and I think that's one that's like doesn't have many seeders as well because it still hasn't like done anything. Whenever I used to try to download Australian Survivor myself, there was a couple seasons where I had a really hard time, and that's why I stopped watching it because I just couldn't find a torrent for it. Jeff ended up using a VPN to pretend to be Australian, and I guess the TV channel that it's on there, you can like watch it online if you're in Australia. I personally found Australian Survivor to be better than American Survivor in a lot of ways. It was the accents. No, like they changed it up a bit. It really reminded me of like early Survivor, and so the current seasons probably have gone the way that other Survivor went, where it's like so convoluted, whatever. But they were out there longer too. It's like instead of 39 days, they're out there for like 50 or something like that. Yeah, that's why I was kind of surprised that we were able to find Kid Nation, because that wasn't like a popular show or anything like that. If I stream Kid Nation, is it going to show anything that it shouldn't show, Michael? You know, just because you're knowledgeable in these kind of things. Not that you have any doings or dealings with the Kid Nation. Just asking. That is the true story. I remember this. I remember doing that exact thing. There is one episode where it was like the aspect ratio is all messed up and everything. It's a shame my DVD came like that. Yeah, it's probably scratched. I wonder if that show was ever even put out on DVD. I found an AMA from 2013 from one of the kids that was on the show. I was reading it last night, and they were asking, people asked, like how much did adults interact, and it was like, not at all. Like, we basically saw no adults at all, except for whenever we would do our challenge, and the one guy was there. Except, like, the third episode, a bunch of adults roll up in town, and the town's pretty clean, and they just dump trash everywhere and make it out like the kids had just made a messy ass town and they need to clean up their act. And all the trash was just put there by the producers. It wasn't even the kids. I used to buy Survivor on DVD, but I don't think all the seasons ever got released. The dumbest thing about Survivor on DVD is the front is the Final Four. So when you pick up the DVD box, you're shown the Final Four. And the front of each CD is also the Final Four, but the last CD is the winner. The face of the winner is on the last DVD. And so, like, this was like, we didn't even have good internet. I had satellite internet. It's not like we could download this shit or anything. So, like, this was our way to watch Survivor. So I realized this after watching the first season that we'd bought. And so after that, every time we buy it, it's like, don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's like Medusa or something. And like every time I put a DVD in, I would like turn my head away and like grab for the DVD and put it in without looking. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Because I mean, even if you've seen the show, like, we are currently rewatching it, and I've seen all the seasons. We're on like 28, I think. And I don't remember who wins all the time. A lot of times I'll think I remember, and then I'm like, oh shit, I remember. I thought they won, but I guess they got second. told Jeff, get the hiccups. I told Jess we should. We're almost to the point where me and Jeff started the podcast. It's like whenever we when we get that far, we should watch an episode and then watch the podcast where I can talk about the episode that we just watched. She's like, how long are the podcasts? And I'm like, a little over an hour. So she's like, so we watch a 35, 40-minute episode and then we spend over an hour recapping it? No thanks. I know they used to have American Idol box sets, Icon. I've seen them in Best Buy. Didn't American Idol get canceled for a bit and then it came back? Wasn't that a thing? Because we build the Wii for him. No, we used to sit down, Jeff and I, and we had it's like they're all on his channel, but we had a ongoing podcast where it was just me, him, and eventually MC Gamer joined us, and we just talked about. At first, it was Survivor and Utopia, but then Utopia got canceled, so it became just a Survivor podcast. Should have incorporated Kid Nation in it somehow. At first, we were excited, I think, at least I was excited, like, about this show. I was like, oh, this could be really cool. And then after, like, 2 episodes, we were like, okay, this is not going to be good at all. There's nothing about this that's any good. It's really bad, actually. Oh, my God. Under the Dome. What a horrible show. I don't even know if I finished watching it, to be honest with you. I remember they left the fucking dome. They found a fucking cave that had an exit, and it would teleport them somewhere. That's not from any book ever. Ah! Here we go. Let it out. No, let's not talk about it. Let's just forget about it. All right. I tried to get Jess to listen to the audiobook for Under the Dome, but she couldn't get into it. We still have 2 hours of Fairy Tale left. The newest Stephen King book. And she wants to re-listen to Project Hail Mary, and I'm like, we need to finish Fairy Tale. You're thinking about what book to read next, Soccer. You might also really like 3 Body Problem, but I think you should finish the Bobaverse series before you move on to anything else. I think Project Hail Mary was worth getting before finishing Bobaverse, but... That's funny, Icon. You got a romance book. All right. Which one? I don't think I've ever listened to a romance novel or read one. 50 Shades. I heard that book is hard to read. Like, it's really poorly written. Love on the brain. Well, hopefully it's good. Oh. There's a brain surgeon. Have you heard anything by Michael Robotham? He's a British author that does like mystery, murder mystery, stuff like that. Brainussy. No, not that Michael. A different Michael. I really like his stuff. What's my favorite book called by him? I think it's called The Secret She Keeps, but I know that's a book he wrote, but I don't know if that's the one that I'm thinking of. How do I add Brainussy to some banned word list? Yeah, it's called The Secret She Keeps by Michael Robotham. I recommend that book. It's really good. Oh my god. That's wild. Omni. Yes, we ate the rooster, and that boy was tough as fuck. Yeah, so smoked the rooster on the Traeger, and his breast meat, the little bit that there was really good, super juicy, like great. The thigh and legs were not great. And so I read about it. I've never cooked a rooster before, and I read about it afterwards. And I guess this is common that rooster, they have less fat in their meat in general, so their meat is like on average just way tougher because there's no fat that like renders down while you're cooking it. So basically, it says the best way to cook a rooster is low and slow. I did not brine it. No, I considered brining it, but I was like, I want to just eat this guy as like clean as possible. Like I want to see exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like chicken. There wasn't anything special about this chicken in any way, other than it didn't cost us anything except for what we had to feed it. So I guess what we'll do in the future is our roosters will probably be things like I'll boil them, stick them in a stew. We went to Tractor Supply to get more food again, and they had new hens. And so Jess got 4 more hens. No, wait, it was 5. Fuck. 5 more hens. So we have 14 babies. Yeah, Jess was actually talking about that icon. She's like, we could just grind them. I don't normally use ground chicken for anything, but I'm sure if we had a bunch of it, we would. Because normally we're like ground turkey is what we use for everything. Boil it in barbecue sauce. Holy shit. That sounds rough. Sounds so thick. Like, I just can hear it bubbling. Bloop, bloop. Could feed the other chickens. I did feed the heart, liver, gizzard, and neck to the other chickens. And then we had a little bit, we had like one thigh left over. Like, Apple wouldn't eat it. She tried, and she wasn't wrong. The leg was really, like, chewy. She's like, I don't want to eat it anyways. She's like, I watched this come out of an egg. But she's gonna have to get over that because there's gonna be a lot of chickens to be ate. We're still not at a spot where we have enough hens. Even after all of these hit maturity, we're still gonna need more hens. We need basically like 30 hens to keep the roosters happy. What the fuck? Who do this? Why? What? What happened? Where? What the fuck? Hello? Where are you at? Show yourself. I thought he'd be like over here and all this shit, but... Oh, there he is. I found him. That's wild. Omni. Can you imagine? You like get away with this murder and you're so fucking cocky about it that you write a book about it. That's some arrogance right there, man. It's like I would have got away with it if I just hadn't told on myself. Yeah, you can grab this clay. There's a lot. I saw some somewhere near here too when I went down in a cave. Might be at the bottom of this. No. Somewhere there's some more clay, but you can have that. Yeah. OJ didn't seem that smart, though, honestly. make a shovel at some point. I just haven't made one. I'm trying to think how I want this to look. I want it to be less chaotic when it goes up and down. Was that the only evidence they presented in court? Like, here's the book that he wrote. All the evidence we have, Your Honor, is his confession. I see. I wonder how they proved it was him after the fact. This sounds like some shit that'd be a Netflix episode or show about. Yeah, I mean, I figured the book was written years later. I mean, it takes the time to write this shit down, right? Though I guess it was easy writing whenever you were just telling a story that you experienced. Oh, you're talking about OJ, Angel Wolf. This man was just writing murder novels, and he's like, I don't have any imagination. I just gotta kill people, I guess. If only I had an imagination, I wouldn't have to murder you. I hope you understand. I have Costco sesame oil. I haven't had any trouble, though. You know what? I'm a liar. I don't have Costco sesame oil. I got mine from H Mart. Never mind. I don't think our Costco carries sesame oil. Is it toasted sesame oil? Yeah, no, Angel. We're talking about two different things, I guess, because we're also talking about this murder that happened in Poland. I think it was, where the murderer wrote a book. I mean, mine's further than that, so it's worth it in your groove, especially if they got the food market in there. Huh. Yeah, I don't think our Costco carries, because I would have bought it at Costco if they had it. I always get it from H Mart. It's weird how Costco's are so different depending on where you're at. because murder and all. Oop. Murder's bad, okay. I found out about Jess the other day. She's never watched any South Park. She's completely South Park virgin. I was watching the season. The last season I watched was in 2016. So I haven't watched in quite some time. And I saw it's on something. HBO Max, maybe? I don't know. I was looking for something to watch while Jess was in the shower. And I was like, oh, this would be something that just won't take up that much of my time. I can just stop it. It's also probably a pretty funny season because that's whenever, what's his name on the show? I can't think of his name. Mr. Garrison is running for president as Trump, basically. But I'm sure, like, 2017, 18, 19, and 20 seasons are pretty good because that's when Trump was president. Was there COVID South Park? Surely there was. I don't think they've ever really stopped. They slowed down their episodes. I think that's why I stopped watching. Is they would go a while without releasing an episode or something. Basically, they were working on their games. I don't know. Oh yeah, Book of Mormon too. I never have seen that. I've wanted to see that in real life, and I never have been able to. I think I'd like to see here. Huh. That's Wild Angel Wolf. That's pretty cool, though. I was thinking about watching Team America over the weekend, honestly. After I watched some South Park, I was like, watch that and Idiocracy. Though wait, Idiocracy wasn't Matt and Trey. That's Mike Judge, the guy that made Beavis and Butthead. Is South Park on Paramount Plus? I don't remember where I was watching it at. I could have swore it was HBO Max. I watched it there. That's funny, Omni. America, fuck you. Did he make Office Space? I didn't realize that. Huh. That's cool. Jesus. Maybe tomorrow or sometime we can do the Let's Watch Kid Nation together on Twitch. I got a copyright claim for Brain Power on YouTube, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere because, like, they do say you're allowed to play their shit anywhere you want. She didn't really watch any South Park. She was in the shower. I was just watching it, so she was not part of this. Just when she got out, I asked her how much South Park she watched, and she's like, "I've never watched any." I'm like, oh, wow. Brain Power feels more at home on Twitch. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, Omni. I got scared. No, we didn't watch any South Park together. We're still deep in Survivor territory. We did take a break from Survivor to watch Kid Nation. It's really depended. We were watching a movie the other night when I texted you. We were watching Finch. But I think we watched 3 episodes the first time we set it up out there. 3 or 4. Started getting cool. Like the air temperature got a little chilly, so we went in. And it's been raining all this last week, so we really haven't got to use it that much. Because we don't want to risk being out there and it suddenly coming a downpour. I looked into like waterproof cases and stuff for it. I mean, it's a little big, but it's fine. It being fogged up the other night was wild, though, because we were like, what the fuck? Why is it so bright? It didn't even dawn on me that fog could make it do that. Yeah, it's just so humid here right now. So, just, as soon as we walked outside, it just fogged up. We had no idea. My glasses had not done that, or I guess I would have thought about it if it had. That happens sometimes, like getting in and out of the car, though. I think it's just the AC's blowing straight on your glasses. Huh. We do have a bathroom window that's on that end of the house. We could probably do that and just watch on the other side of the projector screen, right? It is. Eraser. Can you flip the image in the settings? Okay. I mean, yeah, we could technically do that. Set it up in the bathroom and project out the window there. I hadn't thought of that. Got a witch friend up there. I think that'd be too far away, Angel Wolf. Because it's a thing like 12 feet's like how far away you want to project. And the other end of the pool is like probably 40 feet away. At least 30. Because the pool's 24 foot long. and then it's probably 10 foot away from the house at least. Just saw this thing advertised on Amazon or somewhere. I don't know where she saw it, but it hooks up to your pool pump, and it's a fire hose. And if like your house is on fire, you can just use your entire 12,000 gallons of pool water to put the fire out. Guess people also use it for like if like the woods are on fire or something like that. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. Yep. Well, wake me up, boys. Not sure how I want this to come together. What was he playing? Oh. What? Oh, I see. Raising tree frogs. Interesting. Feels like we're raising tree frogs, just because we have so many that like to hang out at the pool at night. Like, if I had to guess, I'd say there's at least 30 or 40 that live like right around our house and go to the pool at night. They're so loud. Interesting. Find any in the toilet? Why would they be in the toilet? Guess they got in the house. We have had like where the chemicals aren't just right in the pool, and they hatch tadpoles in the pool. And Jess has tried to save them. It's never worked. They always die. I feel like there's probably still like enough chemical that like they were gonna die anyways. It's like enough bleach and chlorine or whatever. Really, Eraser? I've never had this happen. Interesting. Would they come in through the pipes, or would they just get in the house and like hang out in the toilet? TSA pre-check Jake, they call him. Is that an annual fee? I can't remember anymore. Or is it just a one-time thing? 5 years. Is it like 130 or something like that? Is that what it costs? Anyone know? $90. Okay. Clear is $189. What's Clearworks International too, right? Well, that's global entry. How's Clear different from TSA Pre? Oh, and you're saying Clear counts for both. Oh, can you do Clear without having to go meet somebody? Can you just do it online? Is Clear also 5 years? I've had like Clear for a day before in Orlando one time. I just got like a notice from Delta the night before, like, hey man, you could do this thing. I need to renew my passport. Accidentally let it expire this year. This grass is not spread at all. I feel like TSA pre-check and all those things are just silly. Like they're not verifying you're not a terrorist. It's just give me some money. This looks nice. Oh. What if I have any credit card? You would think, honestly, you would think my Delta American Express would cover it. Like it's an airline card, you know? Hey, Shayma. I should have dropped off my inventory. Let's go do that. I do have a Chase Sapphire. It just changed to something else, though. Chase Freedom or some shit? the Minecraft chest? Don't you know? The reserve. Huh. What do I have to do to... Do I just pay for it with that card and then they refund it? Or how's it work? Since you've done this before. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I should do it. Because, like, why not if it's free? So the annual fee on the American Express I have is basically the same price as access to the Sky Lounge, and it comes with access to the Sky Lounge. So it's basically like if I'm paying an annual fee, which is the same price as the Sky Lounge to get access to the Sky Lounge. But it, stop it. It comes with other perks too, so it kind of works out. It also, like, kind of guarantees that I get status with Delta by the end of the year every year. But I do have a Best Buy credit card that has an annual fee, and that one is stupid. It's only 25 bucks a year, but I never use the card either. I literally only still have it because of how old the card is. Your Best Buy card has no annual fee. What the fuck? Wow, I got the shitty Best Buy card. It only has like a $1,500 credit limit, too. It's the lowest credit limit I have on any card. Oh, welcome, Michael. Who's dying and why? Excuse me? Can you come down here? Yeah, I think I'll do that, Hamill. It's like I'm getting ripped off here. What's funny is I've talked about this stupid annual fee so many times on stream, and this is the first time anyone's been like, huh, weird. I don't have that. I've just been keeping that information from me this whole time. Yeah, mine can be used anywhere. Can yours be used anywhere, Icon? Hey, Gaming Chef. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you are as well. Does it get rewards? I mean, it gets the normal Best Buy rewards. Like, you earn points and you get like $5 off when you get so X number of points. But I don't ever really shop at Best Buy. Penis arrows. I think I got ours for a similar reason, to get 0 interest on something. That's how mine is too, Icon. I get to pick at the register like which one I want, and I just always choose the points. Because I normally, that's a card I just pay off every month. I wish I'd got the Amazon card sooner. Because we buy a lot of stuff on Amazon. And that 5% cash back is pretty good. Yeah, that's how I am as well in your groove ever since I got doxxed all those years ago. So whenever I'm like at Target's one of the worst ones. I hate Target anyways, but Target's one of the worst ones where they're like, you want to get the credit card? You do the credit card, get the credit card right now, do it. And I'm like, I can't if I want. Like, I can't even do it. You've never been asked at Target? Man, every time I go, that must look like a person that really wants a Target card. Because they push that shit hard. Tractor Supply, surprisingly, is also like, you should get the card. It was funny because the other day we were there, and Jess applied for the Tractor Supply card. She got declined. And so we're there, and the lady's like, y'all should get the Tractor Supply card. And Jess was like, I tried. I got declined. And the woman misheard her, and she's like, oh, so you're going to use it today to purchase this? And Jess was like, no, it's just, they told me no. They don't want me. Like, the woman had been like, the way she worded was like, have you thought about? And so I was like, yeah, we thought about it. They didn't think much about us, though. Then the woman at Target, or not at Target, we were at Tractor Supply. The woman at Tractor Supply that was checking us out was like, yeah, I got declined too. I'm like, damn, that's rough. Tractor Supply was like, you don't make enough to have this card. We know, we employ you. And I was like, huh, what if that was rude? What's the Costco credit card get you? Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. So many things. Thanks, Omni. Oh, I didn't leave the stuff down here. I don't want this shit. Yeah, I was right close to 800, and then I opened that Fidelity credit card, and I guess opening that credit line, fucked my shit. My like after I got the Fidelity card, my score went down 51 points. So I don't know why. I didn't like get any notification. The only thing that changed on my credit was that I opened a new line of credit. So I think my score now is like 740 something. 4% on Costco gas. I just used my Dasher Direct card for that though. Yeah, the Fidelity card was $17,000. Oh, they waived the membership. Is the executive member or just the base membership? It makes sense that it'd be the base, but just curious. Whoa! I think that was the card that Chad was saying I should have used at Morimoto. Amex Gold. Wait, this isn't right. I mean, it's Costco. It's pretty easy to spend whatever the amount is. Every time you go in that place, you're going to spend a couple hundred. The other day, we went and got lettuce. I think that's the cheapest Costco trip we've ever done. It was like $30. Tell them about the chicks. Yeah, I got some side hoes, guys. I told them you bought more chickens. Oh, that's true. They get pizza only. It's worse than the DMV. Really? What do you hate so much about Costco? I think it depends on the Costco. I went to Costco one time with Jeff in DC, and it was pretty much a madhouse. Like, so many people. But, around here, it's not that bad. Yeah, see, I've never waited 30 minutes to check out. You must just live somewhere really busy. I told him it was tough, Jess. Does Sam's have like an app where you can just like ring up your shit as you go along? Sheets has done that. I asked an employee at Sheets, I'm like, how do you know where people aren't just stealing now that I can just ring it off on my phone and walk out the front door? He's like, we don't. I'm like, oh, that's good. Yeah, I figured Sam's was going to be different. And they, just like Costco, they check your receipt at the door. I guess Sheets is like, man, the most we're going to lose is like $20 probably. So like, I guess it's worth it. Holy fucking shit, Jake. It's too much. I want to see what... No, he's got 2 kids. I want to see what you're buying for $500 a week, honestly. What are you getting? Jake feeds the entire town. A new frying pan every week. Hey, Noah. Thank you for being a member. For some reason, there's no alert for that. It works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, there it goes. Thanks, Noah. Give you a sign. I forgot about signs. Yeah. She went into this greenhouse and sat down, and the latch is on the outside of it, which I think is kind of a bad design, but you know, whatever. So I just locked it. Well, I locked it for a second, and then she stayed sitting there for like 10 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I'll give you a sign too.
Signs?
I'm dead though. Forgot about signs the other day whenever everyone was donating. I was playing this then, wasn't I? Let's add them retroactively. What day was that? It was 3 days ago, so 7/7. Yeah, loud bang doesn't exist outside of YouTube because normally I'm in my car when I do the other streaming, and it's dangerous. Need more sounds. That seems like high for a swing set, honestly. Hold on. I feel like Jake's needs like a special block. Such a high donation. Did I just move those diamonds to a different spot in the chest? I did. All right. We've done it. You know, I wonder what the Sky Lounge used to be like before 9/11. Were there people that just got off work and went and hung out in the Sky Lounge for a little bit, like a bar? Honestly, it's not a bad idea, Noah. I like it. Nice try, Jess. Yeah, that too, Icon. You better not, Jess. We're all filled up. Chicken should get a vote. Y'all need to stop talking. You're saying all the wrong words. I gotta go around 6. Subs get a vote. Eraser, I don't know. Are you still here, Eraser? think he may have left. We've been naming the roosters after you guys as we kill them. Well, I say this like we've done more than one murder. We've only done one murder, but we did name the rooster eraser restraint. Yeah, he could be delayed. He's living in the past. I was like, where's the other one? I think there should be two. So I get to meet myself before you kill me. Yeah, we can slaughter our chicken together, Jake. It's good old fun times. Everyone loves a good chicken slaughter. I didn't even get to the gory parts of what happened with the chicken murder, and Co was like, "You got to stop talking." I didn't even tell him I ripped its fucking head off. And the blood was everywhere, and all the splatter, and I didn't get any of that out. Just threw up. Yep. Jake will pass out. Jake is not making it in the apocalypse. There was internal organs. That wasn't that bad. Cutting the butthole off was a bit difficult. I needed a sharper knife. I've since bought a boning knife to make that a bit easier. Other than that, it really wasn't that bad. I felt a little bad, you know, for the guy. Because he didn't know what was going on. He's just like, oh, I'm hanging out. Oh, you're picking me up? Alright, I guess I'm being picked up. You're ripping my fucking head off. Please stop. Dangly face bits. My daughter's in a summer bridging program to help them basically learn the middle school before school starts. It's this week and next week, and so I had to drop her off at school this morning, the middle school, at 7:50. She was eager to do it whenever they did the sign-ups, but then it seems like none of her friends are going to do it now. So she was kind of not too excited about it. Prime Day is such a scam. The price on the Blink cameras is pretty good. If you need a Blink camera, Prime Day is the time to buy them. They're always 50% off. Other than that, though, yeah, I agree. I don't think I would use a Kindle if I had one. I don't think I have enough time to read anymore, just audiobooks. My daughter's trying to get into Battle of the Books again this year, and so we've already got her one of the books that is on the list for this coming year. And I decided I'm going to read them with her this year, but I don't have as much time, so I just got the audiobook for myself. It's only a 5-hour audiobook too, so it should be pretty easy to do. That's funny, Jake. Ah, not a monitor's like, I'm going on a honeymoon. I need a book to read. I know, I'm just joking. Just imagine you get to wherever you and your wife are going, and then you're like, all right, time to read. See how this has come along up here. Oh, this is doing good. Pretty infected. Oh, I should, Icon. That's a good idea. Yeah, we can do that. I like it. Maybe I should have waited till I was done. Now they're just in my way. They'll spread out, though. this chicken I forgot about. He's managed to lay 3 eggs. We've been here hours. What the hell, man? And they're all duds. I don't know if uptime works on YouTube. Guess we'll see. If the bot ever responds. Yep. It heard about a racer. A racer had a pretty good life. Honestly, if he hadn't been an asshole, he'd still be alive. We had to kill him because he was trying to kill the other roosters. Hey, Death Knight. Doing pretty good. Hope you are as well. So those cows went up there really fast. The rest of them are kind of not doing a whole lot, huh? You guys like it up here? Technically, they could just wander away. There's plenty of ways out of here. On all sides. Do they see grass? You don't know, you just guessed. Let's see. I don't mind if they leave. We have enough now. Shout out to username Good Boulder Fist. Well, when I made my YouTube account, I played WoW professionally, and I played on the Boulder Fist server, and I made it to make WoW videos, and my character name was Good. That's it. It's not much of a story, really. The way I came up with Good originally was yes, it does, icon. Originally, I was playing EverQuest, and I was a troll shaman. And in EverQuest, they had last names. And so my character name was Goody Two Shoes. And I thought spelling Good, E, that way was, like, good for, like, a troll. Like, trolls are stupid, right? It's like, wouldn't know how to spell. And so that was where originally Good came from. Back then, I'd never seen Good used anywhere. So I don't know if I was the first one to come up with the name or not, but now anytime a new site comes out, I have a hard time getting it. Someone got it before me on Discord even. How's Alk? It's with a C, because it's Alchemides was his name. But he's good, as far as I know. I don't remember the last time we chatted. It hasn't been that long. We normally text on holidays and our birthday, since we share the same birthday and year. Thanks, click my face. Why? Carrier bag. Nobody uses it. I mean, it was my cell phone, but we spoke on the phone. No, I don't have a landline anymore. Cell service finally got good enough around here I could cancel it. Took quite a few years, though, for that to happen. think there were 3 that we added, but I don't remember for sure. It's been a long time. $750K. I remember YouTube used to not let you schedule videos, and I like to be consistent with like a new episode comes out at this time every day, and so I would have to be in front of a computer at that time every day. No. I don't even know if you could upload. I'm trying to remember now because I remember going to visit a friend and like uploading videos from his house each day, and I feel like you couldn't even like private them or something. They had to, but I don't remember that part exactly now. I don't know what I'm thinking, but I do know you could not have a schedule like this comes out at this time. I think I want like a stairway over here. So I don't put these down here and I can put stairs. I'm just making it grassy inside the cave. That's all I'm doing. Oh, Eraser's back. Yeah, did you hear about that Rooster, Eraser? Did I tell you about this? I don't think I did. Is he back? He just said one thing and left again. It's in a meeting. I see. Well, we decided whenever we were murdering roosters to name them after viewers. So the first rooster we killed and ate was it was you. You're a little tough, honestly. Kind of chewy. Tasted good, but a little chewy. You did have tiny breasts. I just spatchcocked the turkey is what I did. And put it on the trigger. Visiting national parks. I've visited a lot of national parks. Yellowstone's probably my favorite. Zion's pretty good too, though. Rocky Mountain National Park's pretty nice as well. What's your favorite blue noodle? I love the way you enter into Zion. It's like a winding road that goes like into the mountainside. And then there's like a little opening where you can kind of see where you're at, like halfway as you're like, it's kind of like a switchback in a mountain. And then you finally like come out and you can see the whole like Zion Canyon. It's really cool looking. Oh, I was going to make stairs. That's right. Yeah, Yellowstone's wild. Got entirely too close to a buffalo on accident. Or a bison, I guess. Not a buffalo. But yeah, we were walking out from going and looking at a... just like this view, and we were walking back up towards our car, and I didn't see the guy, and he just like stepped out from behind a tree, like right in my face, and I'm like, hello. I like the Grand Canyon, but I don't know. I don't know how to describe my feelings about the Grand Canyon, because just like, yeah, it's pretty deep. All right. Like the Grand Canyon is so grand that you cannot get scale when you're looking down in it. So like I feel like you just can't comprehend how big this thing is that you're looking into. Like there needs to be like, it's kind of like a meteor park in Nevada, Arizona, something like somewhere, meteor crater, whatever. They have a little man in the bottom of it that you can use for scale, and so you can kind of get some perspective on how big it is. I feel like there needs to be like little markers all the way down the canyon, like this is this far from you right now, like holy shit, and like this is a person. It does feel like it's like faked or something, Blue Noodle. Kind of reminds me of when I was young. We went to Mount St. Helens in Oregon, and we climbed way up. There's a waterfall near there. I can't remember what it's called, but there's a little trail you can hike all the way up to the top of the waterfall, and it's right beside a river. And so we did that, and when we're almost all the way up, looked over the side, and there was a boat in the river, and it looked like a toy. And I think that's the first time I like experienced something like this, because I was a kid, and like I was like, why is that boat so tiny? And It's like just like the perspective of how far away you actually are from something. I'd like to do like a hike down into the canyon at some point in my life. That's a lot, though. That's not just an easy task. See you, Becca. We didn't get to do a lot in Zion. There was bad weather, and a lot of the like trails and stuff were closed because of flash flooding. We were supposed to hike up the river there. I can't remember what it's called now. And we were all set to do that, and then it was closed because of flash flooding. Wow. I really like the Sedona area. I don't think Sedona's a national park, but Sedona, Arizona is a really nice part of the United States. I've never done the Redwood National Forest. Also, what's in California? Fuck. Can't remember the name of this big state park in California now. Somewhere in my brain. Those are all places, but this is not the one I'm thinking of. Fuck, what is it called? It'll come to me in a minute. Yeah, Yosemite. There you go. You did it. Thank you. One thing I liked about Yellowstone is how you can just kind of drive around. I can't think of another state park I've been in that has that aspect to it. The one thing that sucked about Yellowstone is if there was a buffalo within sight from any road, that road will have, or bison, not buffalo, that road will have traffic for the next 6 hours. Whenever we were leaving out of Yellowstone, we were going to Colorado next. This was on our big road trip we did 2 summers ago. So our next stop was, oh yeah, I guess Petrified Forest you drive around too. Yeah, but there's still a lot of spots you get out and do a lot of walking at the Petrified Forest. I feel like. But yeah, our way back out was through Yellowstone, and that was the only way to get from where we were staying to go towards Colorado. And it sucked because the roads were so backed up because people saw a bison 6 hours ago in some spot, and so there's still traffic there. I've heard of that place before, Shama. Never been though. Yeah, the bison I wasn't that like, okay, there's tons of them. Cool, whatever. Like the moose and stuff. It's like I don't see mooses that often. Mises. Guess there's be toll roads. I guess that makes sense because you normally have to pay entry, right? You guys do the park passport books. I got the collector's edition before we did our road trip. It's got like the big, huge areas for like the stamps and all that stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about? Not a monitor? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, here's the one that I have. Like each. That's such a terrible photo. Could they have not done better? But yeah, each location has spots where you can put the stamps and stuff. And so some places sell like stickers that are meant to go in here at like each guest center or whatever. I wonder if there's a better photo. Seems like there's only 2 photos. That's all there will ever be. Well, you get the point. If you want more photos, you're on your own. It'd be cool to one day like actually have visited all the spots in the book. It's a lot of traveling though. There's quite a few in DC. A rooftop tent, like to go in your car? Do you sleep on the roof, or does it just like come off the side of your car? I clearly don't know anything about this. I only have questions. I have no answers. You sleep on the roof. This is definitely not good for a beetle. My beetle cannot support you on the roof. Interesting. I've seen the ones, actually on Survivor, that kind of like come out of like a tailgate or whatever. But I've never seen ones for the roof. This is new to me. Keeps you away from the bears. Yeah, but why don't you just put the tent on the ground? My soda of choice. I don't really drink soda. I never have. When I was in high school, I used to drink Mountain Dew sometimes. But since growing up and becoming a full-fledged adult, I kind of stopped drinking soda. Wet Wendy. I recently discovered Fresca. And that's pretty good. I'm diabetic, so if I had been a soda drinker before I found out I was diabetic, that would have sucked. Because there's a lot of sugar in sodas. When is one a full-fledged adult? I became one like a few minutes ago, so I don't know. I'm not an authority. See how these are. How's metformin going? Seems fine. Curious what my A1C is going to be next time I go back. Now that I've been on Ozempic for a few months. When I weighed myself this morning, I'm down to 239. I was 258 when I started taking Ozempic. That was 9 weeks ago. I haven't really put any effort into any of it. It's just eating less because I'm not hungry. But it's not like I'm out exercising or really doing anything. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of diet soda. For a mixer, I do use Coke Zero. I would say Coke Zero, they did a really good job of making it taste just like normal Coke with sugar. I think I want wood stairs over there. I'm in the lots of debt phase. Alright. Olipop. I haven't heard of this. I don't know about the Olipops. Looks all right. I'm surprised how good the Fresca is. I wouldn't have known it existed if we hadn't been doing Instacart. And I was looking for that seltzer water for that person. It's not been another egg. I'm 23 and need an adult to help me. One successful adulting. Yet to successfully adult. Me either, honestly. Jess is sending me photos of one of our baby chickens that apparently has a deformed asshole. And I'm like, might need to step on it. The first chickens we got, we were like, oh, if there's something wrong with them, we'll take them to the vet. And now I'm like, if there's something wrong with them, it dies. Maybe you can return it. What do you think the return policy is? Hey, on life. Something wrong with people's soup. No, this is like a baby chicken. It's like, literally, I would just step on it if it's fucked up. I know that sounds cruel, but that's probably the best way to kill it. Huh. Well, okay. Yeah, these ones still didn't grow. I really don't think it's light based, but we'll put a light here and we'll give it a minute and see what happens. I'd be raging because every time we tried, he'd get coyoted. Um, we've had them for over a year now. We've had some loss, none to coyotes, but that's just a regional thing, right? Um, did you have a rooster? I don't know how much a rooster could do against a coyote, but we had some loss. We had 2 die to a neighbor's dog, and then we talked to the neighbor about this and was like, well, the first one died. We didn't know what killed it. Thought maybe we took it to a vet because it came back the next day, and the vet said it was probably a dog based on like the wounds and stuff. But we weren't really sure. And then we caught the dog, the neighbor's dog, killing our rooster. We got a rooster after this to try to protect him, and he did it the best he could, but he was against the dog, so Venus flytrap. And so then we got another rooster, and we've lost 2 to hawks. Well, one is not 100% sure it was a hawk because it was a stray cat eating the body, but based on the way it died and stuff, I'm pretty sure it was a hawk, and the stray cat just kind of came upon it. Yeah, I think it was 2022. William Coxworth. But now we got 2 roosters. One of them's a silky. And I don't know if you're familiar with different breeds of chickens, but silkies are like really small chickens, and they're kind of furry, not feathered. Yep, I do live in the only part of the world where Venus flytraps come from, natively. We streamed trying to find some at a park in the area where they grow, but we couldn't find any. But since the last hawk attack, we put up some like hawk scare tape and stuff, but also our big rooster has matured, and even whenever like hawks will like swoop around and stuff, he like makes a bunch of noise and ruckus, and they honk and stuff. And our other rooster had never gotten to the age this one is, and so I don't think it had gotten old enough to be like a true protector. But we haven't lost a chicken in months at this point, and I don't know if it's because of the scare tape, if it's because Farquaad is older and more protective, if the fact that it's 2 roosters now, because they both like work together to keep them all safe, it seems. So, but if it's coyotes, see, like we have our chickens free range, and we were considering, we basically didn't know what to do whenever we started having the hawks kill them, because we didn't want to have chickens if they weren't going to be free range. We didn't want to just have chickens that were locked up all the time. We have a friend whose daughter has chickens that's the same age as my daughter, and she lost a couple to hawks. They lost a duck to hawks as well, and they stopped free ranging their chickens after that happened. But yeah, I think if you have something that's killing them, you just got to get them in a coop if you want to have them. Yeah, I'm locked up every night. Were they dying to coyotes during the day or at night? Like, were the coyotes getting in the coop? I haven't had any issues with owls. We have a lot of owls around here too, so I'm kind of surprised that hasn't been a problem. Oh, they were getting there at night. What we did do for our coop is we buried hardware cloth all the way around it. So we attached hardware cloth to the sides and then ran it out about a foot on all sides so that nothing could dig in, because we red foxes and stuff like that would dig under the side of the coop and get in. if you didn't do something like that. But with the hardware cloth, there's no way to dig under the coop because you'd have to go so far out to dig under. So maybe that's helped us not have anything try to get in the coop. I don't know, though, because we did that from the very start. Whereas a lot of our other stuff has been reactionary. Gotcha. At this point, we have too many chickens. We have our 7, who are mostly original. There's 2 silkies in there. We started with 6. We started with 6 hens. And then the first one that died was Duck. She died to the dog. And then this one we got the Rooster, Billy. And he died to the dog as well. Then we got the 2 silkies and a frizzle that were supposed to all be females. But it ended up being the frizzle was a rooster, and one of the silkies is a rooster. We had gotten the silkies because we had one silkie already, Chicken Little, who had gotten sick really early, and we ended up force feeding her, which was a nightmare. It was like every 2 hours. But we force fed her back to health, and so then we got some silkies so she wouldn't be the only tiny chicken. But then, like I said, one of the silkies ended up being a rooster, but luckily he gets along with Farquaad. It was kind of funny because we got Farquaad later, and he was a young rooster, and so he was kind of a little bitch boy. Like Salt is our silky rooster, and like Salt was kind of in charge, and the hens were in charge, and Farquaad was just a little bitch boy. Right whenever Farquaad was kind of getting maturity, starting to take over in the pecking order, is whenever we lost Chicken Little to a hawk. Oh, we lost Gracie right before this. That was to either the hawk or stray cat. We really weren't sure what killed it. It's kind of weird too because we weren't even worried when Gracie wasn't around because every time we like move our like yellow cart up here to like clean out the chicken coop or anything like that, she would always run and go hide somewhere, and we never could figure out where it was she was hiding. We were just like, where is she? Like, I'd kind of decided that she was getting down in like the drain pipe under our driveway, because she would do this consistently every time I'd bring the cart up to clean out their coop, and then she'd be gone all day, and then by the nighttime she'd come back. And so I brought the cart up, and I didn't see her run off this time, and I was like, okay, well, I guess she's chilled out about this. And then later she was missing, and I was like, maybe she did run off, but I just didn't realize it because like I had seen her at that time, like she wasn't dead then. And then we were walking around the house just trying to figure out where she's at, and then sure enough, she was dead on the side of the house. And it also kind of surprised me because she was the most skittish. Like she did not fuck around. She was ready to run at all times. So I was surprised that she had gotten killed. And then right after that's whenever Chicken Little died, and that's whenever we got all the scare tape and stuff. Jess really wanted to bring Chicken Little indoors to be an indoor diapered chicken, and I was very much against it. And then she was devastated when Chicken Little died. But I do not want an indoor chicken in a diaper. But then since then we haven't lost any. We hatched 11 from the eggs, from our chicken's eggs, and they're still separated. We've started turning an old shed into a coop. We have to go buy some linoleum for the floor. We're gonna put down like one big piece of linoleum in there to make it easier to clean. But sorry, I got a text. But of those 11, we thought we got pretty lucky with hens and that the majority of them were hens. But since then, it looks like there's only 3 or 4 hens of the 11. We've killed one. That was a racer restraint. Um, we ate him on Saturday, actually. And we're trying to let the rest of them get a little bit bigger because there wasn't a lot of meat on this guy. But at some point, we're gonna have to cull the rest of the roosters. We do think one of the we've only named one of the 11, and it's Glicinia because she's the only one that's unique. I say she, but we're starting to think she is a he. She hasn't crowed or anything yet, but based on like comb and stuff, it really looks like it's a rooster. But for some reason, she's part silky, but not fully silky. And like, really, it shouldn't happen this way. Like, based on everything we've read about what's dominant, recessive, and silkies. So she looks unique. He or she looks unique. It has like normal feathers on its body, but then silky feathers around its head. So they're like fur, basically. So it's a cool looking chicken. So we've kind of agreed that if it is a rooster, we're going to try to integrate it into the flock. Which would mean we would need 10 more hens. You're supposed to have 10 hens for every rooster. And as it stands right now, we have the 5 hens that are part of our main group. And then we have probably 4 more hens in the 10 that they're not free range currently. They're just in a pen. They have a little small coop and like a little run. Then Jess has bought 14 supposed hens that are still babies, but one of them has a fucked up butthole, apparently. I'm getting chicken butthole photos. Her butthole's swollen, and Jess said it just kind of runs down it. I think it might just be sick and it's irritated its asshole. But anyways, we don't have to talk about this anymore. So there might be only 13 there. So based on these numbers, we have the 5 hens that are already laying. One of them's still not laying. We have Fiona. We bought her the same time we bought Farquaad, and she was supposed to lay eggs like 4 months ago, and she is still yet to lay an egg. We think she might have laid one, but other than that, she does not lay. We do not know why. More wood. Raising any other animals? We've talked about it. We talked about goats. The thing with chickens is they're easy, you know? Like, other than the occasional loss, you just let them free range and do whatever they want, and then that's that, you know? You just got to give them some feed, and then they take care of themselves. Clean their coop every once in a while, whatever, you know? But for the most part, they're just chill. I don't have any of the wood I want around here, it doesn't look like. I want just regular wood. So it'd be great, like, if we get goats, then we gotta, like, fence some areas and stuff, you know? I mean, we have quite a bit of land. We could have a farm. We'd have to chop down some of the trees to open up more pasture-style area, basically. Yeah, like I was saying, if we got goats, it'd be nice to have like the goat's milk and goat cheese. We need someone that wants to live here rent free, but their rent is they have to maintain the farm. Indentured servant, I guess. Like, you have your freedom, but you have to do your chores to get your room. Soccer. Honestly, I kind of expected soccer to be more of a help with like yard work and stuff, but he wasn't really that into that. Is food included? I Yeah, most of the time. If we're cooking, then it's included. Like feed and water the animals, shove manure. Yep, all that. Uh, Mow the grass, wash the dishes. You know, just all the things that have to be done every day. Then we could get goats. You gotta milk the goats, clean the gutters. Yeah, don't the goats mow the lawn? For the most part, but you're not gonna have the all of the lawn available, right? So there's probably gonna still be some mowing that needs to be done. Yeah, our garden failed this year. I think I didn't store my seeds properly or something. None of my seeds started, and I really didn't want to. I don't like the idea of going and spending $3 on an already like a living plant to only get 50 cents worth of vegetables out of it or whatever. Um, so we didn't. All we have this year is tomatoes and some mint and some basil, which really sucks because we normally have quite a bit of stuff in our garden. But yeah, I'd like to have a much larger garden. I'd like to grow things like corn and stuff for the chickens. No, I didn't freeze the seeds. I just put them in my building, like our shed where my lawnmower and stuff's at, and I think it must have got too hot for them or something. Sucks because I've got a lot of seeds. I bought them from God, what's his name? He's in our Discord. Plant Man. What the fuck's his name? I can't think of his name. He used to watch streams all the time. I hadn't seen him in a while though. Yeah, Sky. I bought him from Sky. Not a single one of them hatched. Hatched? Is that the right word? Sprouted. None of them sprouted. That's the right word. Suspicious. All your seeds fell and you haven't seen them in a while. I think they sent me duds on purpose. It's like, got him. Gotta hatch some good seeds, you know. Hey guys. Why y'all up here? It's kind of weird. Now, what are you doing to this guy? That's not what I did this time. I've done that before, but I just had the like little pods, like the little they're like little discs, and then you add water and they become bigger. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I'd put everything in. And one thing did sprout. My arugula sprouted. I did not buy that from Sky though. I had bought that separate last year, and the arugula sprouted, and I planted it in the garden, and then something ate it all. So there's that. That's wrong with hydroponics. I used to grow marijuana hydroponically, but that's the only time I've done anything with hydroponics. Ask Sky for the refund. I talked to him about it, and he said I didn't store them properly. So I feel like I've always just kept my seeds like outdoors though. So I don't know, but that's probably not his fault. It's probably my fault. been a little while since I bought them too. I bought them like the start of the pandemic. Drug stream. It's not legal in North Carolina. Wasn't legal when I did it either, though. I did get arrested, but luckily they found out I was white and they just kind of let it go after a few years. So I never did any jail time or anything. I did have to pay $32,000 in pot tax, though, so that wasn't very cool. Yeah, it's been a while. It was a long time ago. It was before I did YouTube. That's kind of what I was talking about, Steph, but the pucks don't already have any seeds in them. And you just add the seeds. That's what we were using this year. Except it's like 72 pucks in a big-ass tray. I got them at Costco. There's that one guy on TikTok that constantly has videos about growing things from seed and stuff, and he's just manic. He's like always throwing shit around and like, hey, yeah, wah, huh. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Too old for TikTok. You're never too old for TikTok. Wish they'd let me stream. Yeah, buying more followers, all it's done is unlocked mobile gaming live. I really think I'm going to have to just stream just whatever and hope that that changes something. Just pointing the phone at the chickens for the day. I could. Do you think people watch streams when there's no one there interacting? I wonder if I can stream chicken murder to TikTok. You can't do it on Twitch. I have not set up the camera for the chickens. I surely should do that. The reason why I didn't is I started to do it. I got everything out there and was setting it all up. And then we decided to make that new coop. That's the shed. And I was like, I really should just wait and put this in the shed. Because then it'll actually have a spot where, like, you guys can see something. Did Kurt have the floating block of ice song playing the entire time that block of ice melted? Because if he didn't, that's a missed opportunity. Okay. All right. Just making sure. Hey, Soccer. Welcome back. The ice was floating, technically. He attached it to a string. He froze a block of ice in a string, and then that was that. I saw your Snapchat story the other night with the person at the bar that I think is the coworker you told me about. And I think you should talk to her, Soccer. That's all I'm going to say. Try not to talk about your personal life too much, Soccer. I'll just text you. Eating this. No, he was at a bar with someone from his work. I think he was at a bar. It looked like a bar. There was a sign that said you had to be 21 to be there. That was not your sister. Unless... Do you have more than one sister? I guess you do, huh? Well, maybe you shouldn't try to get with your sister. Wait, that was your 13-year-old sister? I mean, I was just looking at Jess's phone, like, from a distance, but did look like a 13-year-old. I thought it was the intern you told me about that was new at your job. It's like, oh, well, maybe Soccer should ask her out. But yeah, that's a bit weird. You should not try to date your sister, Soccer. I take it back. Especially if she's 13. To delete the VOD. Wild. Welcome to the present icon. I mean, like I said, I didn't really pay that much attention. Jess was just like, who's this girl Soccer's with? And I would go, I don't know. Maybe that's the intern from his work. So I only glanced. Like, Soccer's hang up with the intern was that I think she's 19. These are all the things I didn't want to say out loud before. Now I've just said it all, I guess. So, you know. I could have just said it from the start. Oh, they're done. Never to be seen again. It's kind of sad. I thought we should put something in here. Like, that should be a thing. Like, there should be a door here, and there should be something in there. Maybe villagers? You'll just be 10 years older too, Soccer, so it doesn't really matter. It's so good, Steph. I'm glad you got it. Brewing stands be my meth lab. I think this looks pretty good. Still gotta take some time for all the grass to grow, but I think I've mostly accomplished my goals here. I'll never get an egg from that chicken. Or I'll get tons of eggs. I'll never get one that hatches. Alright, let's see if light did anything down here. Oh, it did grow. It's just so weird that this one can grow, but this one can't. I guess the light from here. Well, I guess it was light-based then. Yeah, it is weird that being subscribed doesn't get rid of ads. I agree. YouTube really should change that. I was trying to feed them trees. Eat this tree, guy. I do not have an ad blocker. I don't fault any of you that do, though. But since my entire job relies on ads, I don't have one. But I get it if anyone else does. I want to make a shovel. Just put all my wood away there. Remember whenever you would enchant at level 30 and it would take all 30 levels? All times. Silk touch. Could have gone without the silk touch. Oh, fuck, yeah. I had forgotten about the whole 50. Yeah. You had no idea what you were going to get. Yeah, I forgot about that, too. Yeah, it used to be 50 when enchanting first came out, Jess. Remember before mob cramming? You could get so many mobs in one spot and then just single hit, like, here's 1,000 levels. No, I don't think they ever dropped XP unless you killed them. Like, you couldn't do, like, Lava Blade and get XP. That's only for items. Remember? Let me see. I just saw the Member Berries episode. I guess if they're in more than one episode, but I just saw the episode where they're introduced. Honestly, if you look at the ass of a squid, they look pretty evil. I feel like it was Icon, but I don't know for sure. I do remember being able to milk the squid. Well, there was fish, you just couldn't see them. You could fish them up. They weren't visible. You just had to believe that they were there. Protection. Jess is talking to me. The zombies dropping feathers was pretty good in the 404 challenge. Like I said, I just glanced over soccer. I didn't spend a lot of time analyzing this person. I did, however, spend a lot of time analyzing the video with you and Shelby playing shuffleboard or whatever, because I was like, who is that? She's wearing an Extra Life shirt. It kind of looks like Shelby, but at the same time, it really doesn't look like Shelby. And me and Jess were both like, it might be Shelby. She has different hair. Yeah. $100 if you give me a hiya. That's a lot of money for me to say hi to you. I'd do it for free. If you give me 100, that'd be cool too. Yeah, I guess Jess also saw this person because she asked me who it was, and I said, I think that's the intern from his work. And she's like, okay. Now I wish it wasn't on Snapchat, so I'd go look back at it. What notification stuff? Oh, I think you used the Twitch link the other day because there's two different tip locations. for whatever reason. I don't know why Stream Elements does this. But yeah, I figured it out after the fact because I loaded up Stream Elements and I saw that you had tipped on that side, on the Twitch side. I wish this shovel had not gotten Silk Touch. I don't think Jeff has played at all. Anders doesn't play Minecraft at all anymore. But no, I don't think Jeff has done anything. Efficiency. I'll take it. Yeah, switch to grab a crate for grass. You're not wrong. Oh yeah, I forgot about grindstone. We could build a wheat farm. That's a great idea. Take some time off from all of our geocaching or geoguessing. Geocaching. Pyro said he was going to play actually, but I haven't seen him on here. I was like, what kind of fucking spider is that? He's a squid. Geocaching is fun too. Yeah. I don't know if you're someone that watches on Twitch or not, Blue Noodle, but I do a lot of IRL content on Twitch. And geocaching is one of the things we've done some of. Wait, did you tip on the other thing too, Steph?
Totally didn't already tip $300 in the wrong link. You must be thinking of some other step. I'll just leave this here.
She did. Jesus Christ, Steph. What the hell, lady? Well, thank you, Steph. I gotta go give you signs. Thank you so much. Steph got them big bucks. Signs up. Oh yeah, we don't have all the emotes here. I keep forgetting that. I've been doing gold blocks for windows, but that's like 500. That should be like an emerald block maybe, because like in between the 1,000 I gave for the diamond. Let's do emerald. Oh, hit tab. $10, $23. All right. Y'all been so generous the last 2 streams. Much appreciated. It's coming at a really good time because June was not a good month for money. Get some more grass with my Silk Touch shovel. Yeah, her and Jake. Jake tipped 1,800 the other night. Like a crazy man. Jake is so weird, guys. Sorry, Jake. I'm gonna roast you just for a moment here. He went on that vacation with us in Myrtle Beach, and then I had to like beg him to hang out with us. Then he's coming here because he wants to talk to like real estate agents and stuff, or people with houses. Jake's a landlord. He's a mogul. But he's gonna hang out with me while he's here, and he also wants to talk to Jess about maybe property management for any of the real estate he does end up getting here. And so I thought his wife was coming with him. And so he told me he like rented a place. And I was like, okay, I'm assuming his wife wouldn't want to stay with us. And then he starts talking about something else a few days later. And I'm like, wait, is your wife not coming? He's like, no. And I'm like, why the fuck aren't you just staying at my house then? Why'd you rent a place? He's like, I was scared to ask. God damn it, Jake. The tip was rent, yeah. He has since canceled his hotel and he is staying with me, but luckily I realized this before he got here. It was too late. Those refrigerator magnets, yeah. Honestly, Steph, not a bad idea. Gotta start at the top and go all the way down. Well, shit, I just realized what time it is. I gotta go. We gotta drop off my daughter's stuff at her house at 6. So I need to run. So I would like to do IRL streams this week. So this will probably be the last YouTube stream for the week. Speak from Crash Server, yeah. At her mom's house. She's at her mom's house. I mean, either way, not a monitor. People's names on each little plot for donations. That's a good idea. But yeah, I will. I'll probably be live on Twitch the rest of the week, doing DoorDash and that sort of stuff. At least that's the plan, unless the weather changes on me. But it looks like the weather's going to be decent for the rest of this week, so hopefully we can get back to some IRL streaming. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, Steph, for all the donations. Kind of glad the first link didn't work. I'm making bank over here. But no, all seriousness, I really do appreciate it. And thank you guys for hanging out. Hope everyone had a good time, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.